So the goal is we want to backflip in here so that we have the water, and that's not even it. We want, yeah, secrets in shallow and sky. See, unfortunately, oh no, that's high enough. That is indeed high enough. I don't know where the dang secret, the last secret is though. I only discovered, or remember where 4 of them are. Alright, so here in this level, this is called downtown. So, I mean, levels don't make a whole lot of sense in any of these games. Oh yeah, here's where all of the red coins are as well. Trying to remember if I want to actually drain the water or what. We need the vanish cap to get through like this. See? There's a star in that one. Okay, where's the thing to lower the water though? It's down here somewhere. Oh, that's it, right? Right there? Nope. Literally, what does that switch do even? I forget. Okay, so first things first, we need to, oh, that's right. So first things first, we need the actual vanish cap from this side. Then we'll hit the switch timer. Then we haul Mario invisible rear end past this grate. And voila! Here we go! Alright, so there's the red coins and the tiny secrets. There's one more star. Let's move on for now, though. Like I said, that's not one of my favorite levels. This one is, though. So notice this little itty-bitty tiny picture. That is the level, and I think this is actually the largest. It's called Tall Mountain. I think this is the largest course that has substantial architecture. So like, yeah, the Rainbow Road level is definitely bigger, but like it's so sparse and like you're just going through air. Like this is like one solid big mountain that is actually considerably bigger than, say, the Bomb Battlefield. I think I got that life, eh? Even the red coins isn't, I mean, it's bad. It's bad, but there are worse alternatives. Okay, where is the stinking bomb buddy though? Because I can actually get down there in a much easier manner. Those side platforms, you can get up to the cliff on that area. You don't have to go all the way around. But yes, it's down here. Yippers. So this is a fun star, that one right there. We'll cross that bridge in a moment. Well, come on, Mario. Well, rats. Let's go do the dangerous one then. We've got the cannon open. We can get a life every single time we respawn in this level. Oh man, it started blowing wind. I was going to do a little kick back into there. Oh, ledge grab like a maniac. So even though we get all the way down here, guess what? There's no tree to aim for. If we aim low, we hit our head on the mushroom and die. If we aim higher than that, we go right under the star. If we aim higher than the star, we shoot right over the star. So literally you have to like hit this just perfectly, hit the actual star, or just barely like that to flip up, and then you can jump up and get the star. But that's like the most hazardous, almost most unfair star in that course. As you can see, it's star number 6 there. So, like, I mean, even back in the day, the Nintendo 64 always seemed to make me a little bit motion sick. And here we are. I've played video games like the Super Nintendo doesn't make me motion sickness. The Nintendo didn't, the GameCube doesn't, no other system known to man, but I was getting a little bit of queasy, nauseous feeling playing too much Mario 64. Which is interesting. Could have been deadly. And look at that. Now all we have to do is not botch this jump out into the wild blue mushroom there. Don't slide off the edge, please. I should have actually practiced jumping to this dang mushroom first. Whew, okay, we did it.
Here we go!
So that one can be tried. Okay, now let's scale the mountain. In this level, there is, you might have heard this monkey. There is a monkey. It's one of the earliest times in the game where it's how Mario can actually lose his hat. When Mario does not have his hat on, he takes double the damage. So the highest fall damage Mario can receive is like if you fall from the max height, it causes like half damage. So therefore, like you would be at half your segments, yellow health. So if you did that without a hat, notice it would like straight up kill you. And you can in fact leave the level, play the entire rest of the game without the hat. Wherever Mario loses his hat has to be recovered from that specific area. Whoa! Actually, I think there's a life here too. Let's grab this while we're at it. And since you can leave, you can complete objectives, you can do anything without Mario's hat. You can definitely save the game, even save and quit without Mario's hat. Okay, we'll be back. See this wall shimmer? We'll be back. Actually, it's this one here. Stay tuned. This is the weirdest stuff that we can't, like, jump out of. Whew, we did. We have scaled the mountain. I love this zoom out though, but of course it cuts off too fast. Mystery of the Monkey Cage. You can pick up Mario, or pick up this monkey. He steals your hat. So you have to actually get him back, but it's hard because if you get running too fast, you can, like, you know, dive, do a dive attack, and then like throw yourself off the mountain. And like I said, if I die, that's why I wanted to dispose of that stupid fire-breathing Shy Guy thing. Oh, that was awesome. So now that I've saved his life, see, that's all I wanted to do. Myself. This is why I never go this way. It's actually not incredibly fun to do. And then notice here is the area where I'm back up to that one spot if I had climbed up the side of that cliffside where the red coins were. Alright, yeah, so there's a new page that's just floating in midair because that totally makes sense in video games. You want to actually talk to the monkey at the top of the mountain. Not the monkey down there. So here's the monkey cage. So inevitably, we basically have to climb up the entire mountain a second time. He's cornered. So if you free him, then we just like can follow him all the way back down and he opens the cage for us. I'm sure this is like speedrunner's favorite start of the game, excuse me, because it takes forever for him to do this. So then not only that, he like opens it down here. So let's grab this. Alright. Here we go! Ah yes, mysterious mountainside. That is the cliffside ship. The final Bowser without Mario's hat possible, and then you are still hatless until he like grabs the whatchamacallit, wing cap, and then suddenly Mario goes from being hatless to having his hat back, and not only that, wings coming out of said hat. Okay, halfway down on this little sliding hill game, there's like obvious arrows to the right. If you don't do that, if you go straight, you like it's like a dead end and you die. So I'll just go ahead and veer hard to the right. Well, oops. But just as a fair warning, guess where you respawn here? Mamma mia! So in the event that you are going for 100 coins, I always start here, try to get all of the coins, especially if you die, you can start right from here. And then try to get the rest of the coins in the mountain. See, there's like 3, oops, I missed that one, 3 blue coins there. So there's a fair amount of coins in this slope game. And then you go down this little chute. So if I can zoom out far enough, this is part of the cliffside. Guess I won't be able to see where that purple thing is. Oh yeah, as it zooms out, that purple thing that throws you. So obviously I'm sure speedrunners can probably access that point. I tried. It's, I think, actually possible with breathtaking view from the bridge. I think it's possible with the triple jump after you get 120 stars, but obviously if you've collected all 120 stars, you've already obtained the star there. Let's go! Alright, so see, if I zoom out here, that's the area with that star that I just collected. That cloud actually can blow Mario off the cliff, and it blows his hat off of Mario as well. So there's multiple ways for Mario to lose his hat on this course. Alright, see, there's the star right there. Oh yeah, that's right, the switch. See the switch? That is what this switch is for, even. Cleaned out that level. 57, only 13 stars to go. It is looking hopeful. Especially since we have some... Is this a free star, Toad? Okay, let's do the second snow world because it's considerably less evil. I think it's this one. Check out how you can see your very skilled camera guy in the mirror here. But if you look around, sometimes the mirror in the reflection is inaccurate what you see in real life. So, see that snow picture? So there's our hint. Snowman's Land. Get it? Snowman. Alright, Snowman's big head. I'll show you some of my secrets. That star at the top, that is what you're supposed to get. Scaling up everything, doing all the obstacles. You get up to that ice thing and you have to stand behind this penguin as the snowman tries to blow you off. But notice, oh, only we can open this bomb cannon first. This is the only water level that if you fall in the water, it's actually too cold and Mario will freeze to death. So don't do that. You might as well get a star while we're here. But we want the next one beside it because it contains a shell. Sadly, I won't have to show off the Tick-Tock Clock game level, or the Rainbow Road level, or even the Big Tiny course, which is also absolute horrible garbage level. I shouldn't say horrible garbage, it's just not fun. Not fun at all. Okay, so I always use this shell right here to ascend this super steep slope there. And first try. And we crawl into this little baby igloo because inside of this now super giant igloo, we want to find the bomb buddy in here. Right there. See him? If we can get that. Then we can go through the ice. Oh man, gotta love this camera. Come here. I'm trying to talk to you. Bomb buddy. Maybe I can't talk to him. Oh yeah, I can. So the cannon is prepared. It's outside, so we don't even have to trigger the... Get up there! So, if we get that star first, right, we are able to trigger the bomb. So now, that cannon is live. So check this out. Snowman's big head. About right there, I think. Oh, snap. It's tough always being right. Ah, yes. Chill with the bully. So we first go to the bully arena here. Except instead of boiling with the bully, we oh boy, we're gonna get froze out. Oh! Camera. So incidentally, when you get blown off the side of that mountainside by the snowman, it also blows Mario's hat off. What's really bizarre is, and I've never had the guts to save when I lose the hat in such a way. Here's the deep freeze. If you exit the level without Mario's hat, a lot of times, let's see, one of these enemies has Mario's hat. Like one of the snowman dudes or something, I can't quite remember. But every once in a while, no joke, the hat spawns underneath this star, which is actually kind of impossible to get, at least as far as I know. Because if I drop down there, I collect the star. I don't like land to the side of it and like be able to pick up Mario's hat. So when Mario's hat is under that star, I collect the star, Mario is standing on top of his cap and he doesn't collect it. It's like, it is so bizarre. I have no idea if it's even possible. Is that like a... Yeah, I don't want the red coin thing here, so... And I don't want to exit, otherwise I'll be back in you-know-where. Please, Mario, just get up. Game. Oh yeah, that snowman is the one who sometimes has Mario's hat. Okay, if I exited the course, it would spawn me way back down to the spotlight, so By the time, as much effort as that took to actually take an intentional death there. Okay. So let's do this level. If we look to the left, we are at this really tiny picture at this very short hallway. If we look to the right, we want run and run and run and run and run, and this giant, huge picture. So here is the little tiny giant pond. Depending on what side you go in, is either the big or the small. Tiny, huge way. Collect the prawn flower. That wall is definitely possible to get over when you're small, even though it's not supposed to. Only thanks to speedrun skill strats can you do so. So first things first, we want to kill all these piranha plants, because as I mentioned earlier, we are not vegetarians. Okay, so there's one star in this level that I absolutely hate. Oops. I was looking forward. I think it involves probably clipping onto that one on the side there. Maybe, I don't know. Little tiny piranha plant, man. Ay, caramba. Grab onto the ledge, Mario. This one has 5 secrets too. It's honestly not incredibly fun to do either. No, don't fall off. Okay. So one thing that we can unlock for ourselves is the following. If we get up to the top of the thing here in Tiny Land. Okay, so it's okay. We'll just do it the intended way. Round Town, that actually drains this out. Mario! Okay, so this is the highest height. Everything is slippery, man. So irritating. Alright, if you jump on a Goomba, it only drops 1 coin. So the 100 coin star is you have to ground pound the giant Goombas for the blue coins. See how that camera... Look at that! That camera switched so fast I was unable to... Where am I? Holy crap. Okay. Since I so fortuitously landed on this bridge completely unintentionally, let's go ahead and just go into this alcove right quick. This is usually not a star I pursue because it's not the easiest. And if I die, I'll just go back to what I was doing. I was trying to double jump there.